I am moving out at 18. Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here for a while. As you can see by the title and my excitement, I am moving out at 18 years old. Before we hop right in, I just wanted to give you guys a quick background on me if you are not a regular and why I'm moving. Hey, my name is Maya Beatrice. I am 18 years old, turning 19 in 2 months, and I am also going to be a sophomore at Howard University, which is in Washington, D.C. That brings me into why I'm moving out. I spent my entire freshman year at home because of the pandemic, but things are changing now. Things are opening up and my school is also opening up, which means I need to be there. The original plan was that I was going to try to find a dorm, hopefully get a single, that way I can continue to do YouTube and pursue my career. But I realized that I cannot trust that I will show up on move-in day and have a single and that it would be a conducive space for filming, so I decided that I needed to find off-campus housing. Here was my criteria going into this. Number one, an aesthetic apartment. Now, this might be like, why was this your number one? You sound stupid. However, if filming my entire life is my career and is how I'm going to pay rent, I need to make sure that my filming setup always looks good. I don't want to live in a place that's going to make me feel uncomfortable filming in, and that's also going to make you guys feel like you don't want to watch the videos. So the aesthetics of the apartment was number one. My number two, good natural lighting, which meant either big windows or a good location, because again, I need to be filming on a regular basis and I don't want to constantly be pulling out a ring light. The third was that I needed to be close to my college campus because I'm jumping into this. I've never lived in DC before, never even gone to college before. I need to make sure that I'm close enough to school, also because I can't drive, so it needs to be walkable distance. I also needed to feel safe in the area and the block that I'm staying on. Those were my three that were like a must going into this. Anything else, appliances, rooms, like all that stuff, I was going with the flow. None of that was really set in stone. We also didn't have a set price range going into this. We were kind of just hoping for the lowest that we could get. Now, mind you, I'm moving to Washington, D.C. That's expensive. So we were looking for affordability because me and my parents are splitting half the rent. So I needed something that I can pay every month. Let's get straight on into this. Right now it is 10 o'clock and our first appointment is at 10:30, so we really have to go because we're running a little bit late. Apartment complex number one. In this apartment, we were shown a 1-bedroom with a den, a 1-bedroom, and then a 2-bedroom. We started off with the 1-bedroom and a den, which basically meant that this apartment had one full-size bedroom with a closet and windows, regular things that you need, and then it also had a den, which was technically supposed to be like an office space, but you could sort of use it as a bedroom. For this apartment, I love the amount of storage space that you got. Like, the closet was amazing. Basically, all of these closets that I saw were bigger than my own closet that I have at home, so I was obsessed with the closet. I was very much obsessed with the look of this apartment. Everything was white. I went into the bathroom. The bathroom had beautiful modern appliances. The shower was nice and modern with like black accents, which I loved. The shower also had a seat in it for like sitting down. I'm like, I don't know when I need to sit down in the shower, but I liked it. And it was all just very bright and modern, and I was like, this is a great space for filming content. And then the bedroom itself had amazing floor-to-ceiling windows, which brought in so much light. Moving into the kitchen slash living area space of this place, again, beautiful kitchen. Like, as you guys can tell by now, I'm very much obsessed with anything white. So these countertops were white, the walls were white, the island was white, giving very much aesthetic morning routine vibe. There was a lot of cabinet space. They came with a dishwasher dishwasher, an electric stove, and a microwave, and then just a bunch of cabinet space. This living room also had floor-to-ceiling windows as well, which was amazing for lighting purposes again. And then this was the den, and this is kind of what I was talking to you guys about, how there was no window, there's no closet or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to get somebody to agree to move into this den space because it's kind of unfair, but there's 2 bathrooms in this one. So another person would have their own bathroom, this one with a tub. Moving on to the second unit that he showed us was a 1-bedroom. So this 1-bedroom was actually staged, which kind of really helps to imagine the space. It's really hard when everything is just like empty and you can't really picture anything. I loved the bedroom space. Like, I'm not picky about space at all. You could literally give me a closet with good windows and I'll move in there. I would have been fine with like tiny space as long as it's good lighting, modern, and bright lights. And again, I'm a college student. Like, I'm not looking for a 4-story house here. Like, I was looking for like basically the equivalent of a college dorm, just not in the dorms. This bedroom had a nice view of basically like their outdoor courtyard amenity area, which I didn't really like because that meant it was like on a bottom floor, and it also didn't get the best lighting because the windows were kind of blocked by all the other buildings, so the sun couldn't come directly in. But it kind of like made up for it because this closet was amazing. A walk-in closet. Like, I have dreamed about a walk-in closet and never did one seem so attainable to me. Like, this closet was huge. And then this bathroom was also amazing. It was the same vibe of like the white appliances with black accents as the last one, and I love that vibe because I just feel like it looks so pretty and so modern. And the shower was amazing. All these, like, the showers in this place like always had the little like seat in them, and I was like, fancy. Like, I was really going into this and not expecting any of these places to be this fancy, but that's kind of just what I got. And they were all like newer buildings. Like, this building that we were touring was actually not even a year old. I love the way that the bathroom, the closet, and the bedroom all just connected because I felt like that made it very open. And then this was like kind of like the living kitchen space. Again, it was like really dark because, as you can see, that other building is kind of blocking the sun, but I really like the way they staged it. I mean, like, I know I wouldn't be going in there with that furniture, but I like the furniture that they put in there. Finally, for this building, we were showed a 2-bedroom. This 2-bedroom is kind of when I fell in love with this building, and I was like, oh my gosh. This was a full 2-bed, not a 1-bedroom with a den. So each person gets closet, windows, regular human living conditions. So this first bedroom had floor-to-ceiling windows, walk-in closet, and then it also had an attached bathroom, same type of appliances. And then you walk out into this beautiful living common space with like basically like a wall of floor to ceiling windows stretching across, amazing light that could come in. And then the second bedroom was a little bit bigger, but then it had a little bit of a smaller closet, but still, it was still like a huge closet compared to what I have. And then the bathroom was like the same vibe. This one just had a tub instead of a shower. And then the kitchen of this place was basically the same vibe also, just like really modern appliances. And then of course we toured all of the amenities. Like, I didn't really know what to expect for amenities because I didn't really go in there thinking about amenities, but it had a nicely decorated common space where you can like go out to a terrace, or you could like have guests over and stuff like that. They also had a gym and that little courtyard area that you saw before. So the amenities were pretty good. The major con that I had with this place was that it was around 10 minutes to get to campus by drive, which meant it would be like 15 minutes by bike. Even by walking would be impossible. And also I just felt very unsafe because it was a new up and coming area. It was like a parking lot, so it wasn't much going on. And when there's not a lot going on and there's a lot of dead space, I don't feel comfortable walking home at night or walking alone, period. Moving on to building number 2. So for this building, we saw 2 units. We saw a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom. This was the 1-bedroom. It was pretty nice. I mean, it was a little bit small, and then it wasn't like a real 1-bedroom because it kind of had like that window of a wall. I didn't really like that because then that meant it was gonna be really dark in that bedroom. The kitchen counter space was pretty small, but again, I don't care about the size. Like, this size of this place was actually really perfect for me. Very small, very quaint. I don't need a lot of space because then I have to fill up that space. It's just the price of this place for the size of it compared to the sizes that I would get at the other place for the same price. It wasn't a good deal at all. The prices that they were asking for at this place were way too high for what it was. It wasn't as modern, it wasn't as nice, it wasn't as clean and upkept, so it just wasn't worth the price that they were asking. That was the 1 bedroom, and then he showed us a 2 bedroom, and then I realized the major issue that I had with this place was that the windows were tiny. Like, they were like little slivers of windows, so you did not get any natural light. It was very dark. It was very dark in the bathrooms. The lighting wasn't very good in the bathrooms. The closet space was actually pretty good for this 2 bedroom. It was like nice large closet space, but again, like in the living room, the lighting was pretty off with that small window. And then also in this other bedroom, this one person would not get a window at all. But this one was 2 bed, 2 bath, so there was 2 bathrooms in it. Each person would get their own bathroom, and this was kind of the kitchen layout. It was really good counter space, but honestly, again, college student, I'm not gonna be cooking. It's gonna be Trader Joe's microwave meals every night. I don't need counter, like, my priority is not counter space. The major pro about this place was the location. It was legitimately on campus. So I was like, okay, this is much better than the last one. I'm surrounded by a bunch of other students. I have a dorm right here. Like, I feel safe. So the location was great. It's just the price was not worth anything that they were offering me. They did have really nice amenities. Like, they had a nice gym, and they also had like this rooftop. Well, no, it wasn't really a rooftop. It was just like, you know, like this outdoor courtyard area with a pretty large pool and like an outdoor TV system, a bonfire pit, a grill. The guy was kind of really hyping this up, but I'm like, when am I gonna have time to swim in this pool? I go to school on the East Coast where it's only hot up until September, and then I'm gonna be there for mostly winter when it's cold. I'm not gonna need a pool or an outdoor space. And then there was also communal kitchen. All of this stuff was really, really nice. Game room and all of that, and I probably, you know, would use the game room and all that stuff if I wanted to invite friends over to like play pool or something like that. But he also said that they weren't allowing outside guests because of COVID, which was really weird because no other apartment was kind of saying that because a lot of the restrictions had lifted in DC. So it was just really weird, and if I can't invite my friends over to hang out in the game room, I don't need a game room because what am I gonna do, sit and play games alone? So it just wasn't worth the price for me. We just got done with that apartment complex, and it's like 1 now, so we still have about like an hour and a half until our next appointment. So we're pretty hungry, so we're gonna find a coffee shop and like get some coffee, maybe like some food or something like that. I didn't tell you guys where we are, but we sat down to get some brunch before our next tour, and we're at the Smith, and I got this amazing stack of like blueberry pancakes, and then some chicken sausage and a side of cheese grits. My mom got a Benedict with like cornbread and then hollandaise and sausage. And then my dad got a burger and fries. We went to our 3rd building where we saw a 1 bedroom with a den and a 2 bedroom. Now this tour was self-guided, so for some of the portions I was able to talk through and show you guys, but for this one, the 1 bedroom with a den, it was extremely nice. Like, I loved the appliances. This was kind of more like a white, brown, and gold vibe, which was still extremely cool. These luxury apartments definitely get you with the decoration, like the appliances, because they looked great. It had a really nice tub, really nice shower, really nice storage space, like those brown storage boxes. It was so bright in this place because it had really large floor-to-ceiling windows. The only thing was that, again, this was a 1 with a den. So you would be asking somebody to stay in this small little room that was like kind of right off the kitchen with like this window of basically the kitchen and this like small little closet. It was kind of like unfair to ask somebody else to live here and pay half the rent, but the kitchen appliances were amazing. I loved the little gold accents on it. It was a great size, and then this was like the tiny little living space, which again, good for me. All I do, throw a little chair in there and I'm good. I don't need much, but I loved the lighting. I loved the windows and I loved how bright and white everything was. The floor was also wood in this one. And then it had a little balcony. Can you even consider this a balcony? I don't know. It was like literally like a little space to just like go outside. Here was the kind of full 1 bedroom of this apartment, and it was really nice. Floor to ceiling windows in the room. You would get amazing light. I could like picture myself in this room filming, recording, getting amazing content, and I loved it. You also have an attached bathroom, and it was the same vibe as the first apartment where the bedroom, the closet, and the bathroom are all kind of attached in one row, and I love that because that means you have more storage space. And then the bathroom was so nice. The shower, the tile, storage space, and then it also had a second closet area, like a second closet area. So much storage. Like that was a major pro about this unit, was all the storage that it had and also the lighting. So then we moved on to a full and actual 2 bedroom, and this one I was obsessed with. We're at another 2 bedroom on a different level, and this is kind of like the walk-in. And then in here we have our little coat closet. And then I think it's the same. Oh no, this is the washer dryer right here. And then you have like this long hallway. And then in here is the first bedroom. This is the bedroom. I'm obsessed with the floor to ceiling windows. Like that's amazing. And then this is the closet for the first bedroom. I'm kind of like, I don't really like this whole like pull door setup of the closet, because then I feel like you're always pulling it and it's like hard to get access to your clothes. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the closet I have back home. But this is the bathroom. It's 2 bed, 2 bath. So each person gets their own bathroom. This is the bathroom, the shower, and then here is the main space, like living room and kitchen. So this is like the common area, like you set up your living room here and all this stuff. Literally obsessed with like the wall of windows. Like that's something I absolutely love. And then here is the kitchen. You get the island. You can set up like bar stools or whatever. All the appliances, dishwasher, stove. Everything always has like an electric stove. I guess that's like an apartment thing. And then this is the fridge. But I love like all the light that comes in, especially for like vlogging. Just look at the content, guys. Just picture the content, right? I'm like, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, right? Welcome back to my channel, right? Like, can you just picture the vlog? Now, picture me vlogging while I cook. Chopping up my vegetables. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, mixing stuff around. Imagine me making banana bread here. Mix, mix, and then I go to wash my hands. Good morning. I mean, like, content-wise, this is like the most perfect lighting you can get. This is the second bedroom. This one is slightly bigger, but then also I just realized that the sun is right here, but like then you get like these buildings, so it's not as much light as the other one. And then this one has a slightly bigger closet, like it's more of like a walk-in. And then this is the bathroom. And this bathroom is different because you get the glass standing shower rather than the tub. Let's use our imagination again here, guys, right? I'm getting ready. I'm like, good morning, and I'm getting ready. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm washing my face. I don't know where you would have space for like a bed and all that, but like my bedroom. But yeah, that's like basically the full tour of this place. That apartment was amazing. But the only issue is that I definitely need a roommate because it's a 2 bedroom. And with a roommate, it would be affordable for me. However, I would have to find a roommate that has the same budget as me. The amenities were unreal. Like 5-star hotel level amenity. You got a huge game room with like a pool table, a shuffleboard table, a nice TV, all of this space to sit and all this stuff. And then there was even this amazing like huge outdoor space that felt like its own park. Like it literally felt like a public park, but it was like a private outdoor space just for this apartment. It had fake grass and turf and all these little chairs that would like, I could imagine myself like asking my friends to come over and hang out and like Like they had a bonfire, you could chill by the bonfire, you could cook on the grill. I would not be doing that because I don't know how to do that and I'm afraid of fire. There was also an upstairs seating space if you wanted to do like a quiet study area or a conference or stuff like that. The gym was also really nice. They had a lot of equipment. This was also because it was a bigger building. This building had, I believe, 400 units. So of course they have to be able to make enough space and room for that much more people, which is why these amenities were so much larger and probably so much bigger and better, because the gym had like an upstairs and a downstairs. They had like bikes, they had like weights, and then they also had this amazing rooftop with a rooftop pool, a view. It was just amazing. And then it was also a really great place because the location was perfect. It was basically like the same distance as the last apartment that was right across the street from campus. So moving on to our fourth building for that day. In this building, I saw a 2-bedroom, a 1-bedroom, and then another 2-bedroom. So the first thing that we saw was a 2-bedroom, but this was kind of like a model for a handicap unit, which meant that it was a little bit different because everything was handicap accessible. Things might have been lower, appliances were different just to accommodate that, but it was still just good to see the type of layout that this apartment had, because at the time that I wanted to tour, there was very little availability and there was no availability for the type of thing that I was looking for, but I still just wanted to see what they had to offer. So this 2-bed was really nice. The major issue that I had was just, it was the lighting. It was really dark. Like the rooms in this place were extremely dark because the issue that they have is like they're a sliver, like they're really tiny and narrow and they're squished in between a bunch of other buildings. So most of the apartments are like in the middle of the building, so you're really not getting any windows except for in the living room. So what they kind of did to work around the legal issue is they put this tiny sliver of a window at the top of the room, and that wasn't gonna work for me because I wouldn't be able to film regularly. Even in the daytime, I wouldn't be able to get really good content in that room if it was that dark. But other than that, the bathroom was nice. The beige walls were a little bit, but at least beige is a little better than, you know, color. I was in my compromising stage here because, you know, things were getting expensive. I needed some more affordability. So we were in our compromising stage. And then we saw a 1-bedroom in this place, and this was the more standard model, so it didn't have all the handicap different appliances. So this is kind of how a bathroom would look if you got an apartment here. A little darker than the other ones that we've seen and a little bit more brown vibes rather than white. It had a little bit of extra storage around it. The only thing was that the bedroom, again, it did not have a window, and that was a major issue for me because I could not see myself filming in this space. I would only see myself filming in the living room, which was extremely nice because, again, of that floor to ceiling window. The kitchen was also really nice. And then we saw a full 2-bedroom for this place, and again, it was like the same vibe and layout as the 1-bedroom, where I had an issue with the darkness of the bedrooms, both of them. Other than that, it was like an amazing place. Other than the lighting in the bedrooms, everything else was perfect, was fine. The sizing was great. It wasn't too big, like I would be able to fill up the space. The kitchen was really nice. Not too much counter space, but definitely enough cabinet space for all of my storage and everything like that. This building also had pretty good amenities. It had a nice gym, it had a rooftop, and it also had a pool and a gaming room. And then that was it for the 4 apartment buildings that we saw on day 1. We finished all of our tours for today, and we just like took a walk through Howard to kind of like get the vibes of what I'm gonna be walking through in August. I mean, it's very different because there's nobody on it, but like still just like to see how it is walking. A lot of hills, so it's gonna be like the freshman 15, but like the opposite, because normally freshman 15 is supposed to be like with gaining, but I have a feeling like I might be losing from walking up this hill every single day. But it's also really hot. My feet are like extremely dead though. I decided to wear my Pines today just because it went with the outfit, but these shoes are not made for walking. I don't know if I wore them. Yeah, I think I wore them a few days ago when I went to Central Park, and I was like dying too. And there's also so many cicadas, and unsettling amount. I think I've stepped on probably 20 and I'm a little bit terrified. We're basically like giving ourselves a self-guided, uninformed campus tour right now, because I did do a campus tour like, what, 3 years ago now when I applied. That was like in my junior year of high school, kind of just like refreshing the vibes. And I'm sure when I get here in August, like I'll have time to like learn everything. You guys gotta get used to this campus because this is where all the college vlogs, this is where the next chapter, the next journey, the next long time is gonna be happening. So get used to DC and this campus.
Playing the national anthem.
Back in the hotel. Sorry for the lighting if like the lighting in this hotel is bad, but I don't know, for some reason hotels always seem to have really iffy lighting. But I'm back. I picked up some dinner. There was like this halal place and there was like a super long line. I'm like a follow the leader type of gal, so if I see people lining up for something, I automatically want to try it and see if it's good. But I just got a regular gyro. So it'll be interesting to see because my normal places that I go to, like Gyro King, like in Brooklyn, you know, they have the whole salad bar laid out so you can like ask for exactly what you wanted it. So we don't exactly know what they put in here, which I guess I should have figured out and asked. All I knew is that I asked for extra white sauce, so hopefully that's good. And then I have my Thai bubble tea that you guys saw before still here. Actually, I need to put this in the fridge right now. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then have this like a little bit later, like for like a little dessert vibe, just because drinking this while eating this is not gonna be okay for my stomach. Not okay at all. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube. This is like the setup that I got going on right now. My parents are downstairs at the bar getting some food and probably some drinks too. I can't wait to drop myself in my bed. I'm so tired. My feet are dead from walking in those pine greens. Such a tiring day, but it was also good. Like I felt very productive, like got a good vibe of different apartments and also just like the area that I'm gonna be going to school in, because you know I haven't been here in a while, so kind of forgot what it's like here, especially because apparently today is like the first day that DC has opened up since COVID. There was so many people, like a lot more than New York. Like, everybody was walking around with no mask, like no mask even like around their neck or anything like that. I think only when you got into stores is when people really started putting on their masks. I was like, this is a little bit different because I mean in New York people are starting to like, you know, lax up a little bit, but I feel like in New York we're a little bit slower to it because there's definitely like a lot more people still wearing masks in New York. Probably also because there's, you know, a lot more people in New York, so maybe like not as many have gotten vaccinated or whatever, I don't know. But it was just interesting to see like bars were open at full capacity, like people were chilling in bars. It felt like 2019. Like I'm really excited to, I think, just like move into an apartment. I'm excited to move into an apartment, but I'm scared to go to college. That's my vibe that's kind of going on in my mind right now. I'm like, going back to school is scary, but also like moving here and moving into an apartment sounds like I'm honestly just thinking of the content. My brain really only goes to the YouTube content, which probably isn't the best, but that's what happens. Like I'm thinking about the moving vlogs, I'm thinking about the decorating my apartment, I'm thinking about how great my footage would look in an apartment, like you guys getting like a new space to see and get comfortable with. I'm thinking about that. Like that's my main priority, is you guys liking the content. Let me eat this gyro. Let me see how it looks first and show you guys. It looks great. Looks amazing, actually. I mean, it looks like a lot of salad. Let me show you. This is the gyro. Like, it looks like a lot of just like lettuce. In Gyro King, like I'll load it up with like tomato, onions, olives, all that stuff. But this looks good. I'll do with this. And I'm actually gonna watch, I don't know, I'm gonna browse around, see what I wanna watch. But I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? See you later. Good morning, guys. So don't mind my hair. I put it up into like this crazy bun, and I'm in my workout gear. These are actually my mom's running shoes because I didn't bring running shoes because I don't own any. We are going down to the gym to do a workout. It's like, what time is it? It's 9:14. So we're going down to the gym now to do a quick workout, and then we have a tour scheduled for 12, and then actually another one for like around like 1-ish. So we have that to do today, and then we have to get right in the car and go home. But I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna do some 12-3-30, the Lauren Giraldo like workout, because I tried it yesterday for the first time because, you know, I don't have a treadmill at home and I don't have a gym membership. So I never had the opportunity to like, you know, walk on a treadmill. So yesterday I was like, okay, I might as well try it out and do the 12-3-30, and I did it, and I actually really enjoyed it because it was like I could watch my YouTube videos while I was like walking on the treadmill. And it also said that yesterday I burned like 200 something calories, which I don't really know how much that means, but my mom told me that that was good. So this might become my regular thing. I look crazy though, so please just don't mind my state of mind right now. I really hope that there's nobody in there because there was nobody in there yesterday. Okay, there's nobody in here. Gym to ourselves. So let me start walking. This is the exact one that I used yesterday. So I'm gonna go on this one again, and I'm gonna walk for 12-3-30 and get it done. I have to figure out what video I'm gonna watch while I do this. Let's see, what am I gonna watch? That's why I really like walking on the treadmill, and I think I would like a Peloton and stuff like that, because if I can like do something like watching YouTube or TV while I work out, then I feel like I would always want to work out because it gives me an excuse to watch TV. I want to find like a longer video so that I don't really have to keep switching it. I can watch some Fernanda Ramirez because it's like 13 minutes, and then find another video that's like, I can't do math, but however more extra time I need. So we are in the car now. We just checked out of the hotel and we're going to our tour at one of the apartments for 12. So we're on our way. It's like 11:30, but everything's packed up. So like we have this one, and then we have to go see.
Use the middle lane to continue onto Florida Avenue Northwest.
The car is all packed up. So once we finish these two tours, or like these two apartments, then we're heading on the road to go back to New York because we want to not be stuck in like so much traffic like the last time. And I think we might pick up coffee. I don't know, it depends on if, I think we might have like a little bit time to spare, so we might get some coffee. I will not be getting any coffee because that's no longer great for my stomach. I don't know how you coffee drinkers do it every day. You guys must have better digestion than me or something, but it's not good. It's not cute. It just makes me feel sick every time I drink coffee. We only saw one apartment on day 2. We were meant to see 2. However, when we went to go see the first one that we wanted to see, there was a real sketch situation going on outside involving the police and things that seemed illegal. So that kind of threw me off, and first impressions really make or break something. So didn't even film that one because we didn't even tour anything. We really walked into the lobby and then we walked out and ran away. So that was that one. Then the second one that we went to, for that one we actually went into. We actually entered the building. For this one we went to see a 1-bedroom with a den and also a staged 1-bedroom. This was the 1-bedroom with a den. It was honestly really nice. Like, even though it wasn't floor to ceiling windows in this bedroom, it still had a lot of light coming in. I liked the hardwood floors that they had. It also had a lot of storage space in this closet. Like, it had really big closets. The bathroom was pretty nice. It was a little bit dark. I didn't really like the dark tile in the shower or around the sink area because I feel like, you know, that just makes my videos darker when I like my videos to be very bright. And then it had a second bathroom, and this bathroom didn't have as much of the dark tile. It had nice light white tile in the tub and around the sink area, so I liked that. It was a lot brighter. And then we moved into the den area. So this was another situation with a den where it's supposed to be like an office, but technically I guess if you had somebody that was willing to stay in a place with no closet and no window, you could kind of use it as a bedroom, but we still just wanted to see the layout and the vibe of the place. But the living room and kitchen area was really, really nice. It had really nice floor to ceiling windows. Again, it had a nice little island countertop, and it had brown cabinets. And I do have a little issue with brown cabinets, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that bad, but I do have an issue with brown cabinets. And then we moved to the staged one bedroom. So they staged it really nice. Again, the staging really gets you. Like, it really just reels you in because they staged it so nice. This was like the living kitchen space. It had really nice lighting and windows. I mean, it could be like a little bit dark just because you have that building right across from it. So the light can't really come in its fullest potential. So I didn't really like that, but I liked the space. I liked that it wasn't too much space, and the kitchen was really nice, really bright. I could like see myself shopping and cooking. What? I'm not doing any cooking. The bathroom was very large, and it had 2 sinks, so that just like really didn't make sense to me. I guess it's supposed to be for 2 people, but I'm 1 person, so that just seems like unnecessary space. The bathroom was really, really big, which is nice, but I just didn't need that much space. It had a nice tub and everything like that. The bedroom was a nice size with great windows, and the closet was huge. It was another walk-in closet situation with great storage, a light in it, and everything was like nice and white and bright. And it was actually really funny because you kind of got a view down onto the courtyard and like amenity area of apartment number 3, which I thought was funny because it's kind of like a catfish, because it's like you think that these are the amenities for this apartment, but no, that's actually a completely different apartment, and like you're just watching the other people and their amenities have fun while you're like not in that apartment complex. I thought that was kind of funny. Then these were the amenities for this place. It had a really nice bright common area, and then a nice quaint little rooftop with a grill, and this place also had a pool, so that was really nice about it. We left Sunday kind of feeling a little bit more confused than when we went into it, because it was like, do I need to find a roommate? Do I need to come back and tour more apartments? Just because there was no availability of any studios or any 1 bedrooms that I could afford in any of the places that we toured. But a lot of people were saying to just keep checking the website because people put in their notices and people could be moving out very soon. And then 2 days after we got back, I ended up stalking the website of one of the places, and I found a studio at one of the places that I really liked. I liked the location. We did get to see the floor plan and the square footage, and it was good square footage for the price that they were asking for. So we locked that one down. So I do have an apartment. So I am moving. It's definite now. Before it was kind of limbo, but now I do actually have a place to live. Definitely subscribe because you'll get like the full empty apartment tour, the whole decorated moving. You'll be able to see which apartment I chose in videos coming very, very soon. Thanks for coming apartment hunting with me. Subscribe so you can see the actual apartment and me moving in, because I feel like that's gonna be really fun for us. See you guys. Bye. Not the voice crack. See ya.